Hello everyone, and welcome to another digital resource guide video from the Minot Public Library. These are short videos designed to help you navigate the digital resources that you have access to through the public library's home or website with your library card. Today we are going to be talking about one of our children's resources, and that is Tumblebooks. So you can get to Tumblebooks in a couple different ways. You can go to the kids' online resources, or down at the bottom of the page, you can click on the Tumble Book of the Day. But the main link is on the left-hand side of the top of the page, the Tumblebooks link, and that is what I'm going to click on now. So Tumblebooks is a great site for kids who are learning to read or who like to play on their devices but also like to read at the same time. These books are going to be a mixture of visual and audio learning, so they're just really great, and we are going to go over how to search for books and what they look like when you click on them. So first we're going to talk about how to search for a specific book, and that is using this Tumble search up at the top. So you can search by title, author, or subject if you have something specific in mind, but you can also search by language. They have books in different languages. You can search by genre, or you can search by tumble time, which is how long the recording is. So if you want something that's short and sweet, you can do a 2 to 3 minute video, or if you want something longer for a longer like quiet time before nap time, you can get a longer one here. You can also search by Lexile and accelerated reader level. So those are ways to search for specific books, but if you just want to kind of browse the collection, you're going to come up here to the index, and this is going to be a complete list of every book that is on Tumblebooks. That is kind of daunting, so there are some ways to narrow it down. You can jump to each of these letters, and that is going to take you to the books that start with the letters. So for example, if we chose K, it'll bring us to all of the books that begin with K. And from left to right across the screen, you can see if the book has audio, you can see the title of the book, the author, what type of book it is, if it's a storybook or an ebook or a nonfiction. And then this number over on the side here is going to be the AR level. So those are all of the books in the index. But you can also do a couple other different ways to search for books going through these colored tabs across the top here. So you can narrow it down by the storybooks, read-alongs, nonfiction, the books with videos, or the language learning books. And in each of these tabs, when you click through them, you can go deeper into the genres. So for the read-alongs, you can do early readers or chapter books or advanced readers, and then you can browse within those more in-depth kind of options. Or you can click view all titles up here to see everything at once. You can also create your own playlists. So if, for example, you want all of these Nancy Drew books in one kind of area so that you can play or listen to all of them at the same time, you can put them into a playlist so that you can go back to them later and listen to everything all at once without having to continually search for things, which is pretty cool. You can also make books your favorites if it's something that you know you're going to want to come back to multiple times. So I have Wash Your Hands as my favorite right now, but you can have as many favorites as you want. I just happen to only have one in my favorites right now. You can also use Tumblebooks pre-made playlists. So if you don't want to take the time to make your own playlist, but you like the idea of having multiple books play in a row, Tumblebooks has created these playlists, and it tells you how long they're going to be. So these ones are all under 10 minutes, and these ones are 40 minutes plus. So you can kind of gauge how much time you want the playlist to go and choose from there. And there's also at the very end a link to all of the things that have puzzles and games. So if you want if the kids want to play memory games or sentence games, things like that, you can find them all right here with the puzzles and games. The last kind of links up at the top that I want to mention are the How to Tumble link. So this is a really good resource if you kind of forget how to use things or you have questions about the site. You just go to How to Tumble and it will give you a ton of really good information They have a lot of really good, easy to follow instructions on how to use the site and how to kind of navigate the features and everything. So this is a great place to come if you have any other questions. Contact us if you need to contact Tumblebooks directly, you can do that. But they also have an awesome newsletter and calendar about their different events that they do and promoting different books per day, which is really fun. So let's say that we found a book that we liked and now we want to go into it. So I'm just going to find a random book here. Let's do All Aboard the Dino Train. That one sounds fun. All right, so there's a couple different options and things that you can see within the book itself. So right in the middle, there's the title and a short summary of the book, and then there's the details of the book over here. And then on the left-hand side, you can play the video, you can add it to the favorites that we talked about, or you can add it to a playlist that you have made. So if we click on play video, it's going to bring it here and it will play the video through. I'm going to turn the sound off for right now so that you can hear me talking, but it's just going to play through the video with the book. So let's see how this is going to work. All right, so you can see that as the video plays, the words light up or highlight so that the kids know what words are being said at the time so they can help kind of like read along. And then the videos are just fun to watch while they're doing that. So that's one that has a video. Let's find one that is kind of a flip through one. I believe You See a Circus is, oh, that's a video one as well. Hold on just one second. Oh, here's a read along. Okay, so this one, Zibby Payne and the Trio Trouble read along. You can click on the read online. And so this one is going to go page by page with you. And it's again going to highlight as it reads. So then you click on this play button over here. Zibby Payne and the Trio Trouble. And it reads along. Chapter 1. A rush to school. And highlights what it's saying as it's reading them so that the kids can follow along even in the chapter book. So this is great for kids who are learning to read and need some or need the books read out loud to them or want the books read out loud to them. This is a great option. All right, so that was a good basic overview of Tumblebooks. We are going to keep doing these videos for the digital resources, and so I will see you in the next one. Thanks for coming along, guys.